Just a reminder that you having people in your environment that are telling you you're crazy, you're stupid for believing in manifestation is entirely the point. You are supposed to feel strong and confident in your ability to create yourself and your life, regardless of what anybody else thinks. So as soon as you take that power from anybody and everybody, they're just going to feel like you can't be able to succeed in this way in which I have held myself back. That's insane. That's crazy. And you need to know that those people are just jealous. It's not because they don't want to see you win. It's just because they're a little jealous that it's not them first telling you that they're going to do it no matter what. Okay? Don't let that shit take you down. I promise you. Anybody that sees somebody who gets the thing that they want and can't be happy for them needs to be removed. And it's just not personal at this point. It literally is just a requirement. You have to believe in me, and not because I don't believe in myself, but because I simply won't be around people who don't believe in me or themselves. That's a hard cutoff. That's a really hard cutoff. People will be mad when they can't get into the club that they used to be at all the time, especially now that the club's had a renovation. Oh no, they're gonna be so mad. They're gonna egg the club. Do you understand that they're gonna try and burn it down? They're gonna try and spread bad publicity about that club because they don't even want you going into it if they can't go. This is so gross. People need to understand that it is simply their ego. And sometimes it's even easier to just separate other people's demons from who they are, because you know that's not their true being. That's not their inner self. That's not their highest self. That's not spirit speaking through them. That's not their authentic self that says, oh, if you have that and there's not enough for me because I don't believe there's enough for me, then you can't have it either. That is some crazy programming, and that is why we have to break that down. You have to update and reinstall some new programming on that, okay? And I understand that because I was programmed and conditioned that way. It really did not click for me until I legitimately was happy for other people. And I'll tell you right now, because I wasn't happy. It was consistently a, why did they get that job? Why did they get that person? Why did they get that award? Why do they have that and I don't have it? Because I kept thinking that there was one fucking spot and that they took it. And then I couldn't be happy for them. That's so gross. We literally need to just stop. Just stop thinking that way, and I promise you opportunities will open up for you. And it can be a small shift, okay? Let me start you there. When you start to notice that opportunities are coming to your neighbors, okay, you need to understand the whole God is next door, because that is so true. You are seeing things on purpose, because when somebody close to you gets something that you want, you're supposed to understand that it is within your orbit. That is the only reason why you're able to see it. And people are like, yeah, but I see billionaires all the time and that's not in my orbit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The point is that you stop being so angry at them, saying like that's the only $1 billion in the world and they've got it. You start looking at them and saying, wow, so you mean this is optional for me? Like I can do that? And as soon as you shift that thinking, you will realize that there's way more than what you thought was available to just that one person, also available to you, also available to the people around you. So it's not like you have to be the only one that can have it and everybody else needs to suffer, because that's also not abundant. Take this so seriously. And I've used this analogy before, so you've heard it before. It's like seeing the waiter come out with the beautiful hot steaming plate, and they look right at your table and they say, and then they go to the next table. And instead of being happy for them and being like, wow, that looks really good, enjoy, you look at them and you're like, fucking stupid bitch, I can't believe they got here after this. That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. I want to leave. I don't even want my food. That's the attitude that the universe ends up getting from you when you can't be happy for other people. So I know if it sucks at first, and the best thing that you can do is say, well, hey, if it didn't go to me, I'm glad it went to somebody that I know, or I'm glad it went to somebody who needed it. Start to shift in the smallest ways, but the biggest possible ways that you can do, and I promise you, you will see differences every single day. If you start seeing other people's manifestations as a literal catalog, and I'm serious, social media is so powerful for this because you get insight into what a billionaire's fucking house looks like. You get insight into what the most spoiled princess treatment looks like from really, really high, amazing fucking luxury experiences. Okay, so if you couldn't literally imagine what that was like before, now you actually have the visions. Now you actually have the insight. Now you literally get POVs from other people who are in positions that you want to be in, and you get to look at them and you get to say, oh, okay, so I'm sitting in the passenger's side now. I'm the passenger princess. Those are my feet on his lap. Those are my flowers. That's my money. And once you actually get to start to pull yourself into that and stop separating yourself from everybody else who has a blessing that you want, you will realize that they are opening the door for you and they are literally waiting for you to walk through it. But before you walk through it, you have to say thank you for holding open the door. It looks great on the other side. I can't wait to see you there. Get excited before you walk through that door, and I promise you it will stay open and it will open more doors for you. Keep going. You got this.